Shabbat Shalom, everyone. I'm Rabbi Rebecca Epstein. I'm so pleased to be here with you to celebrate Shabbat. And I would love to start by singing together Hine Matov. It's on page 10. And you probably know the words and the melody a little bit. I invite you to lift your voices and sing together. I want to just point out one special group of people right over here. This is my husband, Barak, and our three daughters are Noah, Avia, and Sonia. And we're all just really pleased to be here and to get to know everyone. Continue with our blessing for the Shabbat candles. And to light the candles, I'd like to invite Randy Nelson. Randy is the director of our preschool here at West End, and she has just come through a very successful year leading our preschool and is about to start our camp season. So it's so wonderful to welcome her here. And go ahead, Randy, take it away. We are on page 3.
As these Shabbat candles give light to all who behold them, so may we by our lives give light to all who behold us. As their brightness reminds us of the generation of Israel who have kindled light, so may we in our own day may be among those who kindle light.
Continue on page 20 with the singing of Lecha Dodi, welcoming the Sabbath bride into our midst so that we can have a Shabbat of peace and of beauty. We'll sing together the chorus on the top of page 20 and then the verses 1, 2, 5, and 9. Lecha Dodi. We rise as we face the entrance to welcome the Shabbat bride. Boi chala, boi chala, lechadoni ikrat kala, b'nei Shabbat nekabela, lechadoni ikrat kala, b'nei Shabbat nekabela. Beautiful. Now we can officially say Shabbat Shalom. We have the candles lit. We have sung to welcome the Sabbath bride. And we say that after we sing Lecha Dodi, the Nishama Yetera, the extra soul of the Shabbat, comes inside of us. So I invite everyone to just look into each other's eyes, greet each other, say Shabbat Shalom. Maybe you are going to meet someone new. Beautiful. So nice. And we continue now with Mizmor Shir Leyom HaShabbat on page 22. Mizmor Shir Leyom HaShabbat Tov lehodot la'Adonai Ulezamer l'shimcha elyon Ulezamer l'shimcha elyon Mizmor shir liyom hashabbat Tov lehodot la'Adonai Ulezamer l'shimcha elyon Ulezamer l'shimcha elyon Lechagid b'boker chasecha ve'emunatcha b'leilot alei asor ve'alei navel alei hirayon bechinot Mizmor shir leyom hashabbat Tov lehodot la'Adonai Ulezamer l'shimcha elyon Ulezamer l'shimcha elyon Ulezamer l'shimcha elyon. We rise for Chatzi Kaddish, the Reader's Kaddish, on page 26. Yitkadal v'yitkadash shemei Rabbah. Amen. B'yamad divrach yirtei v'yamlech malchutei. B'chayechon uvyomechon uchayei dechol beit Yisrael. Bagala, bagala, uvizman kariv. V'yimeru. Amen. Yehei shemei Rabbah mevarach. Le'alam l'am me'amaya. Yitbarach. Yitbarach v'yishtabach.
Viet Ba'ar, Viet Roman, Viet Nasei, Viet Hadar, Viet Halev, Viet Halal, Shemei de Kudasha, Brechu, Le'elam min kol birchata v'shirata, Tushbechata v'nechemata, Damiran bi'alma, V'meru.
Amen. We remain standing as we turn to page 28 for the Baruchu, the call to worship. Yai da 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 da. Yai da 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 da. Yai da 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 da. Yai da 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 da. Yai da 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 Baruch Hu et Adonai HaMevorach You may be seated. We turn to page 30. We're continuing now with a beautiful setting of the prayer Ma'ariv Aravim. It's a setting by my colleague and friend Noam Katz. He is a rabbi in Toronto. And there's an English part that goes first. You might know it, you might have heard it. The words are roll into dark, roll into light, night becomes day, day turns to night. And then we'll go into the Hebrew, which is in the middle of the prayer, down to Borei Yom V'Laila. So thinking about God who is with us in the transitions from day into night and night into day and all the other transitions as well. Roll into dark, roll into light, night becomes day, day turns to night.
Roll into dark, roll into light, night becomes day, day turns to
Borei Yom
night.
V'Laila.
Borei Yom V'Laila, Golem or mipnei choshen, Golem or mipnei choshen, v'choshech mipnei or.
Page 34. We continue with Shema. I invite you to close your eyes or cover your eyes. Take a deep breath. Maybe one more really big one. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. Shema
Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Le'olam Va'ed.
Page 36.
ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך וכל נפשך ובכל מאודך והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבביך ושיננתם לבניך ודיברתם בם בשבתך בביתך ובלבתך בדרך ובשוכבך ובקומך וקשרתם לאות על ידך והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם אני אדוני אלוהיכם אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים להיות להם לאלוהים אני אדוני אלוהיכם.
Emet. We turn now to page 40 as we sing our people's song for freedom, Mi Chamocha.
Kifada Adonai et Yaakov Ugalo miyad chazak mimenu Baruch atah Adonai
Baruch Shemo.
Ka'al Yisrael.
Amen. Page 42. We continue with Yismechu.
That's on page 44.
Just kidding.
Just need some water.
In Yismechu, we really tap into the joy of Shabbat, the simcha of Shabbat with Yismechu. So let's bring up the energy, and here we go, one of our favorites.
Yismechu v'malechutecha shomrei 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 Shabbat v'korei onei Shabbat. Yismechu v'malechutecha shomrei 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 Shabbat v'korei onei Shabbat. Mekadashei mekadashei shavi Shabbat. Kulam yismechu Shabbat. Yismechu v'malachutecha. Shomrei, Shomrei, Shomrei Shabbat v'koreh oneg Shabbat. Yismechu v'malachutecha. Shomrei, Shomrei, Shomrei Shabbat v'koreh oneg Shabbat. V'hashvi ratzita bo v'kadoshto Shabbat. Chemda yamim oto karata Shabbat. Yismechu v'malachutecha. Shomrei, Shomrei, Shomrei Shabbat v'koreh oneg Shabbat. Yismechu v'malachutecha. Shomrei, Shomrei, Shomrei Shabbat v'koreh oneg Shabbat. Zecher lemase v'reishit Shabbat. Zecher lemase v'reishit Shabbat. Yismechu v'malachutecha. Shomrei, Shomrei, Shomrei Shabbat v'koreh oneg Shabbat. Yismechu v'malachutecha. Shomrei, Shomrei, Shomrei Shabbat v'koreh oneg Shabbat.
We rise now as we turn to page 46 for the Amidah, that time in our service when we get to stand up and say what it is that we need to say to the universe, to the divine, from our hearts into the universe. Page 48.
I'm blanking. Right, thank you.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu v'Elohei Avotenu v'Imotenu v'Elohei Avraham Elohei Yitzchak v'Elohei Yaakov Elohei Sarah Elohei Rivka Elohei Rachel v'Elohei Leah Ha'el Hagadol Hagibor v'Hanora El Elyon Gomel Chasadim Tovim V'chonei Hakol V'zocher Chatzei Avot V'imahot U'mevi Gula Lifnei V'neihem L'man Shemo B'Yahava Melech Ozer U'Moshia U'Magin Baruch atah Adonai Magin Avraham V'Ezrat Sarah Atah Gibor Le'olam Adonai Mechayei HaKol Atah Rav Le'Hoshia Morid Hatal Mechalkel Chaim Bechesed
מחיי הכל ברחמים רבים, סומך נופלים ורופא חולים, ומתיר אסורים, ומחיים אמונתו הוא לשני עפר. מי כמוך בעל גבורות, ומי דומה לך, מלך ממית ומחיה, ומצמיח ישועה. ונאמן אתה לחיות הכל, ברוך אתה אדוני מחיי הכל.
You may be seated. We take some time now during our Amidah to offer prayers of gratitude, to say what it is that we are thankful for. So, is there someone who would like to share something that they are thankful for or grateful for? Yes.
My two granddaughters' birthdays
Mazel tov.
happen to be today. One is in wherever, in God's country, and I have my two little kittens who are still surviving.
Amazing.
So far.
Thank you.
And we celebrated our anniversary yesterday, and we were married right here 48 years ago.
Oh my gosh, Mazel tov! Yay! That's very awesome.
I'm grateful that we're all here together celebrating our first Shabbat with you.
Me too. Me too. Yay. Yeah. Oh, go ahead, Gil. Yeah. Wow. Good connection. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Wonderful. Thank you. Randy, and then
I just want to say that I'm having a good time tonight, and as long as I have the coffee to come, I'll come and join you. It's nice to be with you.
thank you. I'm glad. Randy.
Well, I'm going to ditto what Lori said. She said it eloquently. And then I just want to add on, I would like to thank Louis Diaz because he keeps this building running all the time and he's always here. He's working very diligently outside.
Amazing. Very grateful for Louie. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you. Is there anyone on Zoom that wants to say something?
Yes.
Yeah.
Um,
Great.
let's see. Arthur Umlis said, grateful for my son and granddaughter visiting with us now. Also grateful for our new rabbi. Yeah, I think that's the one. Marshall Sorgan, I would like to welcome the rabbi to our synagogue and anxious to bring my chocolate challah back. Marshall makes a mean chocolate challah. It's
All
legendary.
right. Can't wait. Can't wait. That's wonderful. Yeah.
I forgot for a second. Wilmington, North Carolina is one granddaughter.
Okay.
The other one lives over here.
Okay.
And
And 2 birthdays. Yeah.
like I said, their birthdays.
Very nice. Thank you. Let's read together on page 59. We read together. God of goodness, we give thanks for the gift of life, wonder beyond words, for the awareness of soul, our light within, for the world around us so filled with beauty, for the richness of the earth which day by day sustains us. For all these and more, we offer thanks. Baruch atah Adonai, hatov shimcha ulecha na'eh lehodot. We take just a moment to pray silently, close your eyes, breathe, say what needs to be said in your heart.
Shalom Bimroma Hu Yaseh Shalom Aleinu Ve'al Kol Yisrael Ve'al Kol Yoshvei Tevel Ve'imru
We continue now with Seder Kriyat HaTorah, the service for the reading of the Torah. And I wanted to ask, I know we have 2 anniversaries that are being that were celebrated yesterday, and I was wondering if our anniversary folks would want to come up and open the ark for us. What do you think? Come on, let's please rise, everybody. And we turn to page 246.
Might want to take a mic with you, just for the people at home.
Thank you so much. Here you go, Mazel Tov. Open the ark.
My husband's gonna be sorry then.
It's okay.
I feel like I'm in the way. I'm going to sit so that the camera can see.
Thank you. Ki mitzion tetzei Torah, ki mitzion tetzei Torah, hu devar Adonai mirushalayim. In this scroll is the secret of our people's life, from Sinai until now. Its teaching is love and justice, goodness and hope. Freedom is its gift to all who treasure it. Page 248. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad, Echad Eloheinu, Gadol Adonenu, Kadosh Shemo, Gadol Adonai Eloheinu, Al Shlosha Devarim, Al Shlosha Devarim, Al Shlosha Devarim, Olam Omein. Al Shlosha Devarim, Al Shlosha Devarim, Al Shlosha Devarim, Olam Morein. Al HaTorah ve'al Avodah ve'al Hibilu Chasadim. Al HaTorah ve'al Avodah ve'al Hibilu Chasadim. Shema Devarim, Ashlosha Devarim, Ashlosha Devarim, Adolam Omein. Ashal Torah ve'al Avodah ve'al Gemilu Chasadim. Al HaTorah ve'al Avodah ve'al Gemilu Chasadim.
Oh, wait. The mic. Is there any way we can get the mic up there? Okay. I'm just going to move my stand up because I'm not going to be talking.
So everyone, we're gonna read. Oh, they're gonna. Okay. Getting all the technical stuff figured out. We will do it.
Yeah, just leave it there.
Okay. So everyone, we're gonna read from the Torah tonight. We're in the parshat called Pinchas, and we're going to learn a little bit more about it later. But we're in the book of Numbers. We're in the wilderness. We're in a time of transition for the Jewish people. And we're going to learn a little bit about that transition of leadership, actually, between Moses and Joshua. So that's the part that we're going to actually read tonight. And then we'll talk about it a little more later. But for the honor of the Torah Aliyah, I wanted to invite the executive committee of our temple to come. So we have some representatives from the executive committee. We have Alyssa Burke, we have Lori Musamechi, and we have Jill Hunziker. And so, welcome. These were among the first folks that I met at the temple. Jill was the head of my search committee. So it's such an honor to be with you here tonight and to start to say thank you for your leadership of our community.
Thank you.
Okay. You all have, okay. So if you'd like to follow along in the Torah reading, we're on page 1080 in the big Torah book. So page 1080, 1080. And we're going to be reading from Numbers chapter 27, verses 15 through 18. And come on in. Can someone hold this? Very good. Okay.
Baruch et Adonai Hamvorach, Baruch Adonai Hamvorach leolam vaed, Baruch Adonai Hamvorach leolam vaed, Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher bachar banu mikol ha'amin, v'natan lanu et Torato, Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah. Amen.
Amen. Vayidaber Moshe el Adonai lemor, Yifkod Adonai Elohei haruchot lechol basar, Ish al ha'edah, asher yetzei lifnehem, va'asher yavo lifnehem, va'asher yotzi'em, va'asher yevi'em, ve'lo tiyeh adat Adonai katzon, asher ein lahem ro'eh. Vayomer Adonai el Moshe, kach lecha et Yoshua bin Nun, ish asher ruach bo, v'samachta et yadcha alav.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher natan lanu toret emet, v'chayei alom datar b'tochenu. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen. Thank you. Oops. Thank you so much. Thank you. Sit down. And in the presence of the Torah, we're now going to say prayers for healing for those in our lives who are in need of healing, of body, of mind, or of spirit. And I'm just going to go over here. I know that the temple has a list of those for whom we are praying. So we are thinking tonight of Michelle Finley, Jay Hoffman, Dan and Lee Cerulli, Carl Lembo, Danny Rusillo, Loretta Umlaus, Audrey Goodplan, Tessie Mikos, Blanche Tyson, Jeffrey Seed, Mont Seed, Donna Longmoron, Christine Lerner, Ann Beckman, Jean Kaplan, Hillary Lease, Tina Cohen, Myra Levine, Marie Van Kerr, Kathy Goldsmith, Beatrice Levitz, and Rabbi Marjorie Sloan. And are there others who would like to share names of those who are in need of healing? Please do so as my eyes meet yours. We sing together Misha Beirach. The words can be found on page 253.
Page 253. Oh, we have a name from chat.
Were there other names in the chat also?
Fred Rosenfeld and Deanne Rosenfeld.
Thank you.
Those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say, Amen.
We rise now as we return the Torah to the Ark on page 256. Ki lekach tov natati lachem al tarati al tazovu Eitz chaim hi lama hazikim ba And since it is the 4th of July weekend, we continue now with a prayer for our country, which is on page 258. Together we read, O guardian of life and liberty, may our nation always merit your protection. Teach us to give thanks for what we have by sharing it with those who are in need. Keep our eyes open to the wonders of creation and alert to the care of the earth. May we never be lazy in the work of peace. May we honor those who have died in defense of our ideals. Grant our leaders wisdom and forbearance. May they govern with justice and compassion. Help us all to appreciate one another and to respect the many ways that we may serve you. May our homes be safe from affliction and strife, and our country be sound in body and spirit. Amen. Once there was a rabbi who was interviewing for a new pulpit. He asked the president for advice on how to deliver a sermon. The president gave 3 tips. First, speak about the weekly Torah portion. Second, be honest with the congregation. And third, be brief. That Shabbat, the rabbi arose, walked onto the bima, and said, "We are about to read this week's Torah portion. I'll be honest, I have no idea what it is. Thank you." And then he sat down. They hired him. To the folks of West End Temple, thank you for hiring me. I promise to try to do a little better than the rabbi in keeping track of the Torah portion. It is Pinchas. I will always be honest. I'm definitely not always brief, as some of you have probably realized already, but I'll try to use my words carefully to inspire you, to lift up your spirits, to lead you in fulfilling the purpose of this congregation. I'm so very excited to be joining you. I know we'll do great things together, and I look forward to getting to know each and every one of you. To strengthening and growing the congregation, to discerning together our purpose and mission as a community. The Torah portion this week, which is, again, Pinchas, it is that, has some guidance for us regarding leadership, specifically new leadership. In reading Parashat Pinchas this week, I was drawn to the section in which we first learn that Joshua will succeed Moses as the next leader of the Jewish people. First, God tells Moses that he is to ascend a mountain, here called Avarim, to view the land that is given to the Israelites. God then reveals that Moses will die on that mountain, never to enter the land that he has been guiding the people towards this whole time that they have been in the wilderness. Moses, in an incredible show of character, responds to God as follows. Yifkod Adonai Elohei haruchot lechol basar ish al ha'edah. Let the Eternal One, source of ruach, of breath, of spirit, of all flesh, appoint someone over the community. Moses continues, this leader shall go out before them and come in before them, and shall take them out and bring them in, so that the Eternal One's community may not be like sheep that have no shepherd. Then God responds that Moses should choose Joshua. Moses should lay his hand upon Joshua, a man of spirit, a man of ruach, in order to appoint him the next leader. And it is from here that we get the term for rabbinic ordination, smicha, which means to lay or to cover. To this day, the ritual of rabbinic ordination involves an elder rabbi laying hands on the ordinee as a way of conferring authority onto the new rabbi. I want to focus for a moment on the name which Moses uses to address God. God has many different names in Jewish tradition, each kind of helping us to understand a different aspect of God. And so the name that Moses uses in particular in this Torah portion, in this part, is Elohei haruchot lechol basar, the God who brings spirit, ruach, to each flesh, to each human being. Rashi, the medieval French commentator, wants to know, why was this specific name for God invoked by Moses? Quoting an earlier source, Midrash Tanhuma, Rashi imagines that Moses pleads with God, Ribono shel olam, master of the universe. The nature of each person is revealed to you, and no two are alike. Appoint over them a leader who will know how to proceed with each individual according to his individual character. This is Moses' wish for the leader who will follow him, that this leader will mirror the divine ability to know and appreciate each individual in the group, and from that knowledge, lead the community. So this evening, as I begin this new chapter as the rabbinic leader of West End Temple, I hope that you will grant me the privilege of truly getting to know each and every one of you. Together, may we be guided by Elohei Haruchot L'chol Basar, the Eternal One, who is the source of Ruach, the breath or spirit of all flesh. As we take our first steps together in this sacred partnership, in which we will develop and actualize the purpose of this kehillah, this holy community, thank you for hiring me as your rabbi. Even though my sermons are, for the most part, longer than 2 sentences, the joke, Barak and I, along with our girls, Noah, Avia, and Sonia, who already found a place to play somewhere in the temple, we are all so excited to be here. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
Thank you. We continue now with Aleinu on page 282. Please rise.
Aleinu l'shabeach l'adon hakol, l'aten gidula liotzer breshit, shelo asanu kigoyei haratzot, ve'asamanu k'mishpachot ha'adama, shelo asam chelkeinu kahem, ve'gor aleinu kechol hamonam, v'anachnu Mishtakalim umodim lifnei melech malkei hamlachim hakadosh baruch hu v'ne'emar v'haya Adonai lemelech al kol haaretz vayom hahu yihyeh Adonai echad u'shemo echad.
יש כוכבים שאורם מגיע ארצה רק כאשר הם עצמם עבדו ואינם. There are stars up above so far away we only see their light long, long after the star itself is gone. And so it is with people that we loved. Their memories keep shining ever brightly, though their time with us is done. But the stars that light up the darkest night, these are the lights that guide us. As we live our days, these are the ways we remember. We think now of our loved ones whom death has recently taken from us. Molly Whitto, Justin Wallace, and Sheldon Levine, for whom we are in the period of Shloshim, 30 days following their passing. And we also think of those who have died at this season in years past. Max Annenberg, Morris Birnbaum, Seymour J. Brick, Kate Brown, Katie Field, Dorothy Frechtel, Harold Geschwind, Harry Goldman, Dr. Jess Goldsmith, Dr. Herbert Harris, Lewis Harrison, Dr. Theodore Kahn, Dr. Abel Kaufman, Clement Kamroff, Sarah Lembeck, Lawrence J. Louie, Shirley Paris, Harry Rubin, Raymond Stanley Russell, Charles Schneider, Gladys Schultz, Hattie Spinyarn, Alan Umlass, Ida L. Wertheimer. Is there anyone else who is observing a yahrzeit who would like to share the name of their loved one?
We add from chat Irv and Barbara Rosenberg.
Thank you. If it is your custom, please rise for Kaddish Yatom, the Mourner's Kaddish, on page 294. Yitgadal v'yitkadash shemei Rabbah, be'alama divarach chirutei v'yamlich malchutei, b'chayechon u'vyomechon u'v'chayei dechol beit Yisrael, ba'agala u'vizman kariv v'imru, amen. Yehei shemei Rabbah mevarach le'alam u'lalmei amaya, yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitramam v'yitnasei, v'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yithalal shemei dekudasha richu. Le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata, tushbechata v'nechemata, da'amiran be'alama v'imru, amen. Yehei shalama rabba min shemaya, v'chayim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael, v'imru, amen. Oseh shalom bimromav, hu ya'aseh shalom, aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael, v'imru, amen. May the one who creates harmony on high bring peace to us and to all Israel, and comfort to all the bereaved among us. And we say together, amen. You may be seated. And I think we now have some announcements from either Lori or Jill or both, or maybe.
Torah study.
We have Torah study tomorrow at 9 on Zoom. Absolutely.
Randy, when is camp starting? Camp is starting Tuesday, this coming Tuesday. The first week we're going Tuesday through Friday. Subsequent to that, it is Monday through Thursday, and we have 38 campers.
That's wonderful. Can't wait to see their faces in the temple. That's wonderful. So we conclude with the singing.
Before we do our closing song, thank you everyone for coming. And there are so many people, a lot of regulars on Zoom right now, that I just wanted to give them a chance to see all of you guys, and you guys a chance to see them just by, you can just wave at them, and they'll be able to see you. Wave. Say hi. Aww. There's so many people here. Whenever we have big crowds like that, I let people say hi. Thank you for that. We are now we are concluding with, since it's the 4th, God Bless America, which is written by Irving Berlin. I suggested the song, so it was like patriotic, Jewish, Irving Berlin. We've solved it. Irving Berlin's God Bless America is on page 376.
Whoa!
For the people at home, Stuart Roush just asked if he could play the song with me.
Wow.
Because they can't hear. What an honor, Stuart. Thank you so much.
I think we should all stand.
Okay.
Can we get a camera on Stuart Roush? Yep, Thomas is getting a camera on Stuart Roush. Again, if you missed it, it's on page 376, but we all know the words. We're indoctrinated. Is it plugged in? Stand by. This is important. We're waiting for this. We can all sit until we figure this out. It might be like a minute. Oh.
We're good. We're going.
Oh, let me take the spotlight.
Yeah, it's not working.
Okay.
You see electricity, right? No.
I can click, it won't reach the wall.
It won't reach the wall.
Stuart, you will have to come back
Next
and
time.
play for us again. This is so exciting. We can't wait to hear.
We will take an extra half an hour before every single service just in case you come to make sure that the piano is working, just in case.
Okay, well, I know we'll imagine how beautiful it is, and let's really raise our voices, and we sing together, God Bless America.
God bless America, land that I love. Stand beside her and guide her through the night with the light from above, through the mountains to the prairies, to the oceans white with foam. God bless America, my home, sweet home. God bless America, my home, sweet home. Shabbat shalom, everyone.
And we'd like to invite everyone to Kiddush and Motzi right outside.
Yes, in the lobby.
Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat shalom.